Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. Over the Christmas holiday, it was below freezing, and today is January 2nd, and it's at 76. It is almost 2:30. I'm gonna get some fish caught and get it out of here. Might go fishing again, but there is a chance of some severe weather, possibly while we're here, possibly after we leave. We're gonna start off simple here. We're gonna drop shot with a size 6 Aberdeen. Just a little bit of weight. That's a 1/8 ounce teardrop weight. We're gonna stick this whole redworm on there though. Sometimes I only do half, but we want to see about getting the bigger ones. So a bigger worm is more attractive, especially if you got enough dangling off. Now, I've seen comments where people are like, you gotta hide the point, you don't have to hide the point. You'll still catch fish. If you leave if you leave the point of the hook hidden like that, you're going to catch less fish. They're not scared of that. It doesn't put them off. If you look at the water, maybe you can tell that it is dirty. It's a little muddy. We've had a few good rounds of bad weather that have kept it this way, though the last couple of days not too much, so it's not too bad, but it's still dirty. But we got a good level. It's not low. This is one of the deeper parts of this drainage ditch. I'm just gonna drop that worm right here to start. I actually came this way for two things: to make a video today, because I hadn't made one in a while, and to go to the post office. Like I said, this is the 2nd, January 2nd. It's a Monday. The post office isn't open. Why is that? Am I missing something? I expected it to be open, but here we are fishing. We'll have to come back tomorrow, I suppose. Look right there. Craig absolutely loves those things. He's just sunbathing, trying to get warm. I think it's just a regular water snake. I bet if I try to go over there, he's going to spook. We'll try that. Pretty cool how he's just perched up on top of them dead weeds there. There he goes. There's fish. Look at that. It's just a gar, spotted gar. See if we can get him to hit this worm. It's 6-pound test. Ooh, we didn't get the gar, but look at that. Nice. It's bluegill. Bluegill have interesting colors around here when the water's colder. Very, very slow. Let's see if they're just hanging out up in here. Drop down through that grate and just lightly pick it up and down, jigging it. Ooh, we already had a hit. There we go, we got a fish. Not very big. Actually, very tiny. Could use this as bait, but I'm not. I'm gonna just let this one go away from where we're going to catch another one. He's gonna go flying. Yes, got him in the water. Thank goodness. Hopefully it's not all little ones down there, but they are down there. Sometimes you'll find them stacked in a place like that, opposed to out in the open, especially when they're not in a major feeding cycle. That one is really close to bait size. Right there, yeah, we call it that. Call it bait. There we go. Didn't take long at all. Still not very big though. Gotcha. This one's bigger. Got a little more of a fight, a little more weight on them. Flopping all over the place. Yeah, that's better. Better size right there. There we go. Ooh, putting up a good fight. Well, now he's just swinging in mid-air. but he is a good size. I wonder if this is a cichlid. I think so. Real question is, can I get him through? Oh, what a tight fit. Tight fit. Real tight fit. Yeah, you're right. We'll keep this one. Gotcha. That did not take long. Hit the water, had a fish on within half a second. And it's a nice fish to have on. He almost swallowed it all, but got just the eye of the hook sticking out, which means we can get it out. We're going to keep that. The wind is kind of picking up a little bit. Might want to pause and check the weather. I think we're going to be okay, actually. But yeah, still that possibility. Look at that one. It's a good bait size. Not as big as the last one, but that's good for bait. Let's get one more. I've seen in my comment section, well, oh, there we go. What's that? Actually, also in Ray's comment section, that people think that I've run out of skipjack. And the truth is, I have not. I just have not been using skipjack. I've got plenty still in my freezer. Yeah, you're right. Plenty of cichlids now, too. Gotcha. Don't be a cichlid. And you're not. Thanks for listening. Another good bait size. Gotcha. Oh, what is this? This is feeling different. Maybe it's a cichlid. Yes, cichlid. Gotcha. Yes, not a cichlid. Whoa, yes. This might be a cichlid, actually. It hit really hard. It's got some weight to it. Might not be, but might very well be. And it very well is. Another cichlid. What is that? 4 or 5? My goodness. People got to run out of fireworks eventually, right? There we go. There we go. What do we got? Bait. That's what we got. Yes. Look at that. Big cichlid. All right, I'm here with some subscribers, and he just said, you don't have to show me. But, yeah, I do. Here we go. There's my line. There's my clippers. Boom. It's on. Where'd it go? Anyway, here we go. All right. I'm not going to get fresh stuff. What we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and unbait that. Pull that worm down. Grab the clippers. Yeah, you guys know what I'm doing. All right, guys, here's the hook. One of the biggest things I hear from people when they try to do a drop shot without knowing a few things is that they can't get the hook to stay in the position that you'll see it in my videos, which it should be like this. It should be off the line like this right here. And when you skip a few things or something, it's going to be maybe down or at a weird angle to the line. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just put the hook on just like that, slip it, get a good tag in. So what we're going to do once we have a good tag in is we're going to pinch, and we have a loop here now with the hook. We're going to make another loop. We're tying what we call a single uni. I know you might not be able to see the line real good here, so I'm just going to talk you through it. Imagine I'm the pilot and you're on the plane. I'm going to talk you down. Okay, we made that loop and we put that line through once. Now we're going to put that line through twice, and now we're going to go for a third time. Sometimes 2 is okay, but I usually just do 3 because this is for panfish, so you don't have to get too serious. And then we tighten it. We can Also get a little moisture on that. And now we're going to gently pull that single uni down. So you're familiar with a double uni, right? So this is one side of the double uni. And see, that hook is in the wrong position. It's at an angle and the point is facing the tag end. So what you want to do is get that knot at the top of the eye of the hook. You want to grab your tag end, get to the end. If I could find it, where'd you go? There he goes. I found him. He's trying to run. Put that through the eye of the hook. Bring it through. And there you go. See how it is in the position we want it, facing out, and the J of the hook facing up. So sometimes you'll do that process and it won't be right. Well, that's because you put the tag in through the wrong side of the eye. You just need to back it back out and do it the opposite way. And there we go. So we're going to put the lead on, but I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm going to point out a couple of things. When you're drop shotting, you got to know how far off the bottom the fish are going to be. If they're right on the bottom, you don't really want too much of a depth under your hook from, you know, between your hook and your lead. Sometimes it works if you're perch jerking, but I prefer to have just a few inches, maybe 4 at the most. So I'm going to do a clinch knot, and the thing about that is you think you've picked the right depth and you're doing a clinch knot, but then the clinch knot actually increases your depth because as you slip the knot tight, you gave yourself more tag in on your lead line than you should have. So we're going to get that wet, and what we want to do is hold the lead where it's at. See, I messed up, but whatever, I'll still catch fish. See, even though I have that lead line a little too long in my opinion, it's really not. It's working fine. I've caught some big cichlids up in here. It's good for bass too, like just dink bass. I don't think I've caught any big bass in here. Maybe a pound. I was fishing one day over here and some little kid was fishing down there and he said, I caught a 6-pound bass there one day. And I was like, yeah, I believe you. What'd you say? I said, I believe you. There we go. There we go. Here pretty soon I think I'm gonna have enough bait. Ooh, popped off. So yeah, started with like a Sony Bloggy little pocket camera thing. There's a internal battery, no SD card. You only have so much memory. Really bad, you know, compared to what we have these days. Like really bad. It feels like when you look at that stuff now, you're like, man, was I shooting with like a VHS camera or something? It looks like something shot in the 80s, but it's really just the early 2000s. Bad audio, scratchy, you know, it sounds like you're listening to an LP that someone stepped on. Worse than that. It would sound good if it was on vinyl. There we go. Yeah, I started with really just the cheapest stuff and worked my way up. But back then, like I said, whoa, it was a fat one. Back then, we were just on like Hero 1, Hero 2, and they really weren't that good. The first few generations of GoPro. These last few generations of GoPro, whereas they produce good footage, they're not without problems. Another cichlid. I think I have enough bait, but I'm kind of enjoying. Oh, that's a nice one. I'm enjoying myself. We might switch to a different method. We're still hanging out with the guys here, talking about the good old days of M-Hood fishing. All right, guys, same spot, different method, tried and true. avocado and chartreuse. Maybe we should just call it avocado. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I go to an Adidas store or not, because it's probably more expensive there. We're talking about Adidas. So what I've noticed is you go to Academy, see what they have, look at the prices, go over to Dick's, see what they have, look at the prices, and be like, well, it's basically the same stuff, right? But it's like $20 more at Dick's. So how much more is it at the actual Adidas store? Because you'll see that difference when you look at Adidas. You look at like those pants on Amazon from another seller, and then go directly to the Adidas website and look at the same product. It's probably like $20, $40 more on the Adidas website. You're not saving any money by buying it directly from Adidas. We're getting hits on this jig. I didn't think we wouldn't. I mean, I didn't think we'd just strike out and not do anything with it. I don't know if I snagged something. Oh, did you hear that?
That was something big.
Yeah, it was. That's probably what that was, a gar. You want to try?
Sure.
You miss him?
Yep.
All right, sometimes you gotta chill and let someone else take over. I'm gonna give up, but they're not. They're gonna work that jig, and I'm gonna do this shaky head. We're getting deeper into the afternoon, closer to sunset. Stuff's starting to happen a little bit. Come here. Come on. Come on. Gotcha. Yeah. Woo. Nah, a big one, but made me happy. Actually, my second cast. So this is just a Zoom finesse worm, the June bug color, but this is an owner shaky head. Jig head. I actually like these a lot. Nice. All right. He thinks I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Oh, come on, man. It's not. It was just a water snake. It's not even down there anymore.
Past that edge, he caught like a 4-pounder. Seen it on his Instagram.
Gotcha! Yes! Watch out, kids. There we go. That's about the size of the first one, isn't it?
Yep.
Man, I saw the line move. I felt that thump. Reared back, struck, and here we go. Maybe a pound. Something's been trying to get him, though. Look at that right there. You see that, guys? Check it out. Yeah. Right there. Oh, somebody with a big mouth. Got him here and here.
Gar.
Yeah, very likely. On this other side, you see a bit right there.
That's
too.
Tail kind of.
Yep. All right, we're not going to bother weighing this. He's maybe not even a pound, but he'll be coming up on a pound soon if he's not there yet. Hey, yeah. All right, I have not worked this particular point for about 20 minutes or more. So we'll see if we can get one off of here again. This is where we caught the first one. Gotcha.
Nice.
This is a legit green trout. Look how pretty this bass is. And he's been drinking his own Kool-Aid. Whoops. I think he's gonna be all right. I thought for a second that he was gushing his own Kool-Aid out on me, but appears to be fine. Oh. This is a better fish. Is he not hooked in the mouth? Go down and grab him, Jason. He's just a little. That's a foul. We foul hooked him, but he's just a tad bigger than the other ones, isn't he?
Yep. Right there.
Whoa! Nice. What is that? 5?
Yep.
Something like that.
4 or 5.
It was really nice hanging out with you guys, fishing with you. But they got a cruise. We're gonna hang out just a little more, guys. Maybe see if we can catch another fish or two. Yeah, you're right. Yep, we caught the structure where the fish was supposed to be. Yeah. Take it as a sign. Take it as a sign. Didn't lose the leader, but we lost everything else. Yeah, you're right, guys. This has been a pretty good session, more than I expected. So I'm not even going to tie it back up because we're losing the light. It's going to be dark soon. The bite's going to be done. It's probably still there, but we're going to go ahead and pack it in. It's been a great session, more than I expected. Thought we were just going to get bait, but we got to hang out with some cool subscribers, show them some stuff, and show you guys some stuff. And wow, caught more than I thought I would with the bass. Thought we were just going to get maybe a dink bass, but we got more than I thought. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.